Dexter.
Peace. This is the enemy's public, and I am Brother Nasir. Brothers and sisters, listen to the language. Hear the language that the propaganda machine uses. They said to us that Kamala Harris is the first female vice president. True. And then they say she's the first black vice president. And then along down the line, they say she's the first Asian American vice president. Okay? They do the same thing in the magazines. They'll start off with hip hop. By the time you get to the bottom of the page, it's pop or popular music. Okay? They do the same thing when it comes to these magazines and describing our culture and our livelihood. Now, we must consider and be aware of the trick bag that they use. Kamala Harris is not one of us. She has proven that several times. She has proven that when she was state attorney in the state of California. She's proven that she's not one of us because she delighted in putting black people, men and women, and our young people in prison. Now, she used the sister girl tactic the same way white women used the feminist movement to turn our women against us. And she's doing the same thing today. Now, the ignorant among our women is happy because it's a woman and they told us that she's a black woman, yet she's not. We need to consider that. She's not one of us, and she will never be one of us, and she's going to prove to us in no limited time that she's not one of us. She's phony. She don't care 1 cent about black people. Again, that's going to be proven in no limited time. We need to stop letting our enemy bring us news and tell us who we are and who are our people and who we should follow and who should be our leaders. Kamala Harris was picked by Joe Biden for a reason, because she can get the job done when it comes to oppressing black people, and she's a willing participant and she don't care about doing it. The same way they picked Barack Obama. They don't pick nobody who relate to black people, who knows our struggle. They just pick somebody and say it's us, and we believe it like fools. They'll start the narrative with the propaganda machine, and then she'll come around, or he'll come around, pandering with the most stereotypical foolishness, and we gravitate towards these people. Singing Atomic Dog, wearing Timberlands and Chuck Taylor Converses, telling us who their favorite hip-hop artist is, and just acting a damn fool in whatever negative stereotype that is put on black people they reinforce it. That's what they do. And they call it black. So we need to be mindful and be watchful about Kamala Harris. And right away, as I said in my last video, Indians are claiming her. They're very proud of her, and they should be, because she's one of them. Not knocking that, but they wasn't on that bandwagon prior to her being selected. I don't trust her, and you would be a fool if you did. Kamala Harris hates black men. There's been cases that she had in California where she found evidence that would exonerate the suspect, and she hid it. And she allowed the brother to go to prison. There was a program on Vice television, on the channel Vice, or the program Vice, where the young brother gave his testimony on how he didn't have to go to prison because he was innocent. She allowed him to go to prison when the prosecutor's job was or is supposed to be to get justice. Yet it's a game to them, and Kamala Harris played that game to teeth. All she wants to do is win her case. It doesn't matter if it ruins someone's life. She just wants to win her case, and it's all a game. So she's not to be trusted, and she's going to use her bully pulpit, because that's all the presidency is, whether it's vice president and or it's president. She's in the perfect position. Vice president. You know what a vice is? A vice is something that tightens things up. And she will tighten things up around the necks of black women and black men. So we need to be mindful about Kamala Harris. And she's going to be the same person she was in California. And we need to understand that. I don't want to hear that people change. Racists get worse when they get older. They get worse, okay? Alan D. Beckwith, the man who murdered Medgar Evers, was a worse man when he went to prison for murdering our brother years later. He was a terrible man all his life, and he just got worse as he got older. And Kamala Harris don't see us as her brothers and her sisters, because for one, when she was asked, when she was running for president, did she have a black agenda, she danced around the question. Now, which is the reason why she had to drop out and we didn't support her. We didn't support her when she was running on her own for president, but when Joe Biden picked her, the racist cracker, that's when we jumped on the bandwagon. How backwards is that? How damn backwards is that? Why do we allow people to manipulate us and use us? We let people manipulate and use us for their agenda when they have no tangible agenda for us. See, I'm trying to watch what I say, because when they come to us, they do have an agenda. And their agenda is to use us. And when they get the office or whatever they aspire to, they just ignore us and do nothing for us afterwards. We need to stop letting people treat us like that and do us like that. They don't have. If someone comes to us who asks us for something, If they don't have nothing to give us, we need to just turn them away from us. Drive them off away from us. Let's not be everybody's doormat, brothers and sisters. When they mobilize us and we vote for them, we have to make sure there's something tangible in it for us. This is The Enemy's Public. I am Brother Nasir. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Peace.